revolutionary new. You've probably seen many artists do this multimedia kind of thing, but if this is new for you, then I'm great that I'm sharing something with you that you didn't know before. I do like to just tear the paper quite a bit so that there's no straight lines in the paper, because it just looks more interesting. Then I will use my gel medium. I'm just going to do it over here for you, and I put a little layer or film of this gel medium down on the canvas. There we go. And then I like to just put my paper on there in an interesting way and just go over it very gently with my brush. Don't press too hard because you don't want the tissue paper to tear. And again, the tissue paper that I'm using, the colors of the flowers on here is also completely relating to my color scheme that I've chosen to work with. So I'm not going to now put a purple piece of tissue paper here because that's not part of my design plan overall. And then whatever I do over this, as I create my Buddha face, it will always be in harmony with everything else that is happening on the canvas, because the colors are harmonious. So you can see how important your design elements are. Doesn't matter whether you are a beginner or a professional artist, these are the tools of our trade that makes a pleasing design to your painting. So I like to leave the big experiments for my art journal or another piece of paper, and then limit my experiments on the actual canvas when I'm painting to more allowing the painting to evolve. When I started with my painting for this course, I actually intended to go in another direction, and got to a stage after my underpainting was completed, and got to a stage where I felt stuck. Let's use the word stuck because everyone can identify with that. And then I actually did another workshop with another artist, and first played with her material, and then I came back to this painting and suddenly it made sense to me. I knew exactly what I needed to do to move forward, but that took the painting in a whole new direction that I didn't plan for. But because I didn't switch gears to a completely new color scheme, it made sense, because the colors that I used was the colors that I used in my underpainting. I just switched to a different approach, and that really opened up this entire experience for me and became a beautiful lesson to myself in trying something new and allowing my painting to tell me what it needs from me. So whenever you get stuck, I think it is because you have maybe a certain expectation of your painting, you have a certain pressure on yourself to produce something that everyone is going to love. Please don't put yourself in that state. Remember, art is first and foremost there for you. You must enjoy the process. You must enjoy creating something fun, because if it speaks to you first, if it works with you internally first, I promise you it will speak to the viewer as well. And of course, their opinion isn't that important. So it really is, in the end, more about your process and if you liked what you're doing. So in painting a Buddha painting, it really is a practice as well. A practice in meditation, a practice in compassion for yourself first, a practice in acceptance, patience, and tolerance towards yourself, towards your craft. And as you practice that at the canvas, those energies and intentions is beautifully layered into the painting. And by the time you complete your painting, that becomes part of its amulet, its energy, its vibration. So wherever it hangs, whether it be in your office, your meditation space, or whether that be a gift to somebody special, that is what people feel when they look at your painting. They really receive that medicine, that practice that you've had with yourself energetically at the canvas is translated and is communicated and is shared. So I always encourage people to take a bit of time and really go into that meditative state and enjoy it. So I'm going to continue just adding a bit more of these colors to the painting. I quite like what is already happening here, so that is quite beautiful. Let me use some of my what is this? One of my tints. No, sorry, one of my tones. You can see I'm not a professionally trained artist because the terminology is not that important, but it does become important when you want to communicate something to someone. So here you can see I'm going over the part of the paper that I've added here, but because my paint is so diluted, it doesn't completely cover it up. It's not opaque. Let's add a bit more here. I'm working quite fast. Normally I would wait for some of these layers to dry first. So this Buddha painting course is available right now. If you click on the link, it will take you to my Quicket profile, and there you, once you've bought your ticket, it will give you an email with a user coupon or a code key that will take you to the Vimeo site, which will unlock the workshop for you. And then normally I also see that you've enrolled, so I will send you an email thanking you for your patronage, and also then giving you the password to the showcase that I've created for this workshop on Vimeo. And that gives you a lifetime access to the course. Each of these episodes is downloadable, so you can download them to your library so that you can watch them even if you are offline. And I just ask people, please do not share this with everyone or anyone, because it is supposed to be an income for me. So I do appreciate it if you would use it for yourself. And then the next thing I like to do is to invite people to join us on our beautiful Facebook group and to share progress photos of your artwork with us, your Buddha painting, each of the phases of the painting that I take you through. And this way we are able to share in each other's richness and beauty. And if there's any questions or moments where you feel maybe a bit stuck, or you want some clarity or just some encouragement, then that is exactly where you come to share it with us. And we are such a beautiful community. I know that Sandra has already started. Oh my word, Sandra, that is the most beautiful underpainting that you have created. I'm so excited and thrilled to see what you guys are going to create. This is going to be beautiful. Another thing that I want to share in creating Buddhist art is you don't have to be a Buddhist in order to benefit of the Buddhist practice and Buddhist system, because it really just helps you to become a better human being in the end. And if there's one thing that we need more of right now on our planet, that is compassion and kindness, tolerance and patience, isn't it? Don't you agree with me? So creating a Buddhist painting really helps you to connect with your own Buddha nature, which is the ultimate message really of Buddhism. I'm just continuing to play with the very same set of colors that I've pre-mixed for this class and for this canvas, and just using the design principle of repetition and rhythm in my brush strokes. And at this stage I'm just using a flat brush because it has the same dynamics as the sword brush that I've used just now. And I'm just creating beautiful lines, and I'm just allowing the painting to speak to me and to tell me where it wants a little bit of what. Rinsing out very well between each color so that I don't contaminate my colors, because we are using a complementary, what is that big word? Wait, be patient with me. I have to remember this. Because afterwards, a lot of my friends just laugh at me and say, "What word did you use there?" A tetrad. Okay, so it makes sense. So a triad would be 3 colors. A tetrad is 4 colors. So because we're using a tetrad, it is based in complementary colors, like the blue and the orange in its foundation. If you're not going to rinse out your brush, when you switch to the blue, for example, now, you are going to neutralize some of the vibrancy of your color, which is cool if that is what you want to do. But if you want to keep the colors vibrant and clean, then do rinse your brush very carefully before switching to a new color. And then as I move to other areas in the painting, I try to see where can it possibly benefit more. Maybe here where I added between the 2 blues, it will create some neutrals and it will also create some vibrancy. So you can see by using intentional brush making, brush mark making, instead of very organic random things like drips or splatters, you can create beautiful organic lines that is interesting to the eye and invites the viewer to come closer and to see what is happening here. Oh, I just love this beautiful, beautiful, what is this, tone of my turquoise. It's really lovely. Let's see. So I hope you guys are able to see how I integrate some of these design elements together. how by using beautiful textured paper, deciding on your color scheme before you begin, you can create beautiful and interesting underpaintings that will help you to achieve an interesting and beautiful Buddha painting to look at in your meditation space, or wherever you feel you want to bring in a little bit more Zen or awareness or mindfulness into your daily practice. So this is definitely one of the ways to begin to do that meditative practices, is by standing in front of your canvas and using your brushes and color and mindfully applying it to your canvas. So from the word go, this is a meditation and a practice, and that becomes so beautiful. So I will definitely continue to play with this particular background, and I will also photograph it and share it with you guys in the group. I do hope that you guys have learned something from this experience. I did want to come back to one of these exercises where I played with mark making and some of the colors. I used my acrylic inks for this, and I'm just gonna put this canvas on the floor here. Sorry, I just want to grab my Perspex board here. Can you guys see there? Yes. Okay. So I brought some of my drawing ink, which is acrylic drawing ink. And I was looking at this exercise that got quite busy, and some of these areas isn't exactly working for me. So I just wanted to demonstrate to you how you can harmonize something by doing a color wash over your entire canvas. So I've got some of my orange ink here, and I wanted to just show you the translucency of the ink and how that can change the entire vibe on the canvas by unifying everything that I've done on this exercise with a single layer of orange paint. So here you can really see the power of translucent color, a glaze or a wash, which is all similar techniques. Here I've just used the orange ink over everything, and even though the orange is a complementary color to blue, so that would quiet down the blues quite a lot. The blues will look darker, a little bit more earthy. The orange is even more orange, and the magenta now also has a bit of an orange hue. So this is also an interesting way that you can maybe harmonize or unify things on your canvas by doing a glaze of a color that you feel needs to come forward. Sometimes I do that with white, titanium white or zinc white, so it doesn't have to be color, but color is one of the ways that you can do that. And I will take photographs of these little exercises that I've done as well. Now it is difficult to see all the questions because the feed is just going up, so I will just pop in after this recording is ended and just see what you guys asked or what your comments were. And like I said, I will be adding this to the showcase for this Buddha workshop as well, and it will be there for you guys to peruse, and this will also be available as a replay on the group. I am so excited to see what you guys are creating. I know that 3 of you have already bought tickets, so why not join me at this amazing offer? I mean, come on, $30, that's 2 coffees or something. Invest it into my life and into your life, and get painting with us, because I would love to see your Buddha faces, and let's share some compassion and patience and kindness and healing with the world around us by beginning with ourselves first, and let your cup overflow and share that with everyone. If you have never painted before, I really do want to encourage you and say to you, yes, even I have started at some stage of my career in painting, and it takes a bit of persistence, a bit of self-faith, and a lot of self-love, and a beautiful community like this to dip your toe into awakening that artist within, activating the artist within. And I am here for you. My husband is here on the group as well. He's also one of the Creatively Fit coaches, and there's a number of other young coaches that has joined our family as well. Please, this is a format and a space where we are safe and where we need to share with each other what we are creating. Let's become vulnerable and get busy in front of the canvas and share it with our beautiful group and family that we have here, and begin to form relationships and encourage one another. So whatever you're busy with, please take progress photographs and share it with us. This is a safe space to do that. So don't let this beautiful Buddha painting that I've made intimidate you in any way. You too can create this, because I do take you step by step through the entire process. It is 11 episodes, now 12. 11 episodes that will guide you from the very beginning all the way to the end, where I show you step by step how I've created this painting. I've even shared with you some of my inside little tricks, like using apps to help abstract some of your line work. And also I show you exactly how to block the face on your canvas using chalk and then your reference material. So everything is included in the price, so do check it out right now. When you go to just below the banner of our group, you will see that there's announcements, and I've posted this Buddha painting workshop link there for you. If you click on that link, it will take you to Quicket, which is a platform where we sell tickets in South Africa, and that is how I will receive my revenue from this workshop. It is credit card safe, and a number of our members have bought some of my courses in the past, so they will testify that it's completely safe. And there is a 30-day money-back guarantee if you sign up now. And then, like I said, it is downloadable and you have a lifetime access, so you can get painting at your own pace. But for this month of September, I am going to try and spend as much time as I can with you guys. Maybe do a few more pop-up sessions like this as we progress into the Buddha painting, and I will share it with you guys. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and then I will answer you. And I'm excited to see you at a canvas real soon. Thank you so much for spending some time with me in my open studio. I hope I've inspired you. Please share with us what you're creating, even if you just do an underpainting study. I would love to see. And I'm seeing you guys real soon. So thank you so much for spending time with me. Bye-bye from South Africa.